city, you move at the pace that the city does. The traffic, the people, and the pressures that go with that, the pace of it can sometimes be overwhelming. Our lives are inevitably surrounded by stress and anxiety. As a businessman, you spend your lives in office towers, behind computers. Getting away for a couple of days and being off the grid, you know, it's organic for your brain and body and mind. Now, within 24 hours, all those stresses, even the simple ones of being in traffic, are eased. You know, the feeling of walking onto the river is probably different for different people. For me, personally, that's the priceless moment. Fly fishing disconnects you from your work, your office, your cell phone. The minute you step into that water and you're thinking about that pool and that fish, it entirely blocks out anything unimportant. The river just sharpens your focus to nothing but that moment. After you've been fishing for years, you read a river like a book. You're looking at bubble lines, you're looking at where the river's resting. You're reading the water. Essentially, where would I be if I was a trout? Those first few casts are critical, because if there's a fish there, you're likely to get it in those first few casts. You feel electricity, you see that pool, and you know that cast is going to produce a fish. Everything changes. Now you're in a fight, and it's between you and this tiny little fly and this trout. Once that fish has been netted and landed, there's an enormous respect. After you've had a long scrap with a big fish, there's a connection there, and I think that fish has earned the right to go back. Fishing has helped me be a better problem solver, for sure. The more you get into it, the more you realize how mentally challenging it can be. If the important things are done really well, you'll be successful. You know, it's the same in just about anything in life. It's super simple. It's a rod, a reel, and a fly, and a river. Anyone can cast a rod and within minutes be fly fishing. That just leads to a lifetime of discovery. It's really important for, I think, our well-being to be disconnected, and fly fishing does that better than anything. It just gives me balance in my life. Being outdoors, you know, it's a really important part of who you are. I'm a fly fisherman who chose the path of being in business.